You've had big dreams, right? Writing a book, changing careers, living healthier. But instead of getting started, you find yourself scrolling through your phone, telling yourself, I'll do it tomorrow. And then tomorrow becomes another day. Think you're lazy? Not necessarily. The truth is, it's not you. It's how your brain responds to challenges. When a task is too big, too difficult, your brain turns off to avoid it. But the good news is, you can change that. Front of you is too big. When you think about writing 200 pages of a book, your brain panics. When you want to change your entire lifestyle, it seems like a mountain. And in that moment, your brain chooses the easy way. Surfing the web, watching videos, procrastinating. It's you're not lazy because you lack a dream. You just feel helpless when the goal and normal response, it's your brain's way of protecting you from feeling overwhelmed. You're not useless, you're just stuck. And the truth is, you can do it. Just start in a different way, smaller. Instead of looking at the top of the mountain, look at the first step. Instead of thinking about 6 months of training, think about 5 minutes of exercise today. Instead of planning your whole life, write down an idea, a small action, enough to start. That's how you trick your brain. That's how you take back control. Because you're not lazy, you just need to start right. And that starts today. You're not lazy, you're just stuck. And the first solution is to start small. But equally important, don't rely too much on inspiration or willpower. Because inspiration is fickle and willpower is limited. Some days you're full of motivation, ready to do anything. But then there are mornings when you wake up tired, your mind is blank, and all your plans are put on hold. So instead of waiting for inspiration, create a simple habit. Something that gets you taking action even when you don't feel like it. You don't need a complicated plan. You just need automatic actions, like brushing your teeth in the morning. For example, if you want to exercise, start by putting your sneakers next to your bed. That's it. The next morning, you don't have to think about it. Just put on your shoes and go outside. If you want to write, open your document at the end of each day. When you wake up, it's there, waiting for you to write a line. These small habits are like the first flywheel. They push you off the starting line. And when you repeat them enough times, they become habits. You no longer have to try to get started. You just do it. Don't underestimate the power of simple habits. A glass of water first thing in the morning wakes you up. A short to-do list helps you figure out what you need. A 10-minute phone break in the morning can change your entire mental state. The trick isn't to multitask, it's to do one simple thing every day consistently. Once a habit becomes a part of you, you don't have to force yourself to do it. You're on the right track. And that's how you turn small actions into a new life. It doesn't have to be perfect, just consistent. Every day, a little bit, and things will change. Once you have a simple routine, things start to get easier. But there will still be days when you don't feel like doing anything. Your brain will whisper, just one day. And if you listen, you'll fall back into the procrastination cycle. So what to do? Use the 2-minute rule. This is the secret weapon that will help you overcome procrastination faster than anything else. The rule is simple. Start a task for 2 minutes, no more. Sounds easy, right? But the results are huge. Because the hardest part of any action is starting. Want to read a book? Don't force yourself to read a chapter. Just read a page. Want to clean your house? Don't try to clean the whole room. Just clean a small corner. Want to exercise? Don't think about an hour of hard work. Just walk for 2 minutes. The magic is that once you start, you usually don't stop at 2 minutes. You read a few more pages. You clean a little more. You take a few more steps. Because after that initial push, your mind has overcome the laziness barrier. It's like pushing a ball downhill. The first push is the hardest, but once it's rolling, it builds momentum to keep going. And to make it easier to start, reward yourself after those 2 minutes. Maybe a favorite song, a cup of coffee, a compliment to yourself. Your brain will learn starting is easy. Combining the habits from the previous section with this 2-minute rule, you're building an action system, not based on willpower, but on ease. Because ultimately, life change doesn't come from big days. It comes from small moments when you choose to act instead of procrastinate. Just 2 minutes. But if you do it today, you'll be different tomorrow. And day by day, step by step, you're getting closer to the person you want to be. But to really sustain it, there's one final element you can't ignore: recognition and rewards. We're humans, not machines. And every effort, no matter how small, deserves recognition. When you start, even if it's just for 2 minutes, give yourself a reward. It doesn't have to be anything big, just something that makes you feel good. A favorite song, a warm cup of tea, a few minutes of relaxation, or simply saying to yourself, "Good job, I did it." It may seem small, but that reward sends a positive signal to your brain. It makes the action more appealing, more likely to be repeated. Gradually, you begin to look forward to the moment of action rather than avoiding it. And most importantly, maintain consistent repetition, even if that means doing just a little bit each day. You don't have to be perfect, you just have to be consistent. Success doesn't come from giant leaps. It comes from small, steady steps and not giving up. You write a page a day, and it becomes a book. You practice for 5 minutes a day, and it becomes a habit. You spend 2 minutes every morning planning, and you become clear and purposeful. Consistency turns small things into big things, dreams into reality. So don't wait until the day you feel ready enough. Take action, even if it's just a little bit. Reward yourself and do it again tomorrow. You are building a new life, not by perfection, but by small actions, accumulated day by day. And soon you will look back and realize, I have really changed.